بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طلاب الصف الأول ثانوي، اليوم راح ناخذ درس reading page 64 the language of Braille. Braille هو اسم الشخص، وبريل هو نظام الكتابة للعميان. نظام الكتابة للعميان اسمه بريل، والشخص اسمه لويس بريل اللي هو inventor of the system. Okay. Communication, the sharing of information, ideas and thoughts can take many forms before the development of writing. لأن التواصل وتبادل المعلومات والأفكار يأخذ أشكال forms before the development of writing، قبل تطور development of writing. People communicated، ناس تواصلت via معناها through خلال عبر smoke signals إشارات الدخان كما كان يفعل الهنود الحمر. cave painting الرسوم اللي في الكهوف. and drum beats حتى ضربات الطبول. The first system of writing used pictures. أول نظام كتابي استخدم الصور to convey meaning لتتضمن معاني، مثل الهيروغليفية اللي في مصر. gradually بالتدريج as language developed كما تطورت اللغة. alphabets الحروف الهجائية evolved نشأت using letters باستخدام أحرف and symbol ورموز which represented sounds والتي مثلت بالتالي الأصوات. These sounds in turn made up words. هذه الأصوات عملت لنا كلمات وبالتالي sentences وبالتالي كتابة كاملة. إذن how people communicated in the first or in old days, they were communicating via smoke signals, cave paintings and drum beats. And how was the first system of writing? The first system, what did it use? It used pictures to hold the meaning, to convey, to send the meaning. Okay, let's move to number 2. Now, the invention of printing press in the 15th century led to the first forms of mass media. الآن اخترعنا الكتاب، الآن لاختراع الطباعة الصحفية في القرن الخامس عشر. led to the first forms of mass media، هو أهم شيء ساعد أو قاد إلى تشكيلات الصحافة مثل newspapers and magazines. Until then, it hadn't been possible to reach thousands of readers at the same time. قبل ذلك، قبل القرن الخامس عشر، ما كانش بالإمكان أن نوصل لقراء بالعدد هذا الكبير. However, only sighted people could access these media. This is the answer of question 2. The answer of question 2 is all this paragraph. Okay? This all changed in 1821. What happened? It happened when an officer in the military in France، ضابط الجيش الفرنسي، was visiting the Royal Institute of the Blind in Paris. كان بزيارة إلى معهد العميان. Who is he referred to who? To the officer in the military in France. He wanted to demonstrate to the student a system of dots he had invented. إذا كان بدي يستعرض للطلاب نموذج، نظام من النقاط he had invented. Who invented the first dots؟ اللي هو الأوفيسر the same. These dots allowed soldiers to communicate without speaking. These dots that he invented allowed soldiers to communicate without speaking. This method of communication caught the attention of Louis Braille. إذن caught the attention, جلبت انتباه مين؟ Louis Brill. Who is Louis Brill? A young man who was studying at the institute في نفس المعهد اللي اجى زاره الأوفيسر. Okay, next. Oof. After many years of work, Louis Brill had improved and completed the system of raised dots. طور هذا النظام which became known as Brill واللي أصبح معروف بنظام بريل. The characters الحروف الأشكال consists of 6 tactile dots 6 نقاط بارزة ملموسة. Tactile means that can form 64 combination وتشكل 64 تركيبة من هذه الأحرف اللي هي النقاط البارزة. Spelling out letters, numbers and symbols. إذا بتشكل عنا spelling out letters, numbers أرقام وحروف ورموز أيضا. إذا who developed and improved and completed the system of raised dots? Louis Brill. What does it consist of? It is consisting of 64 combination, 6 tactile dots that can make or form letters and sounds. Okay. Now by 1868, 16 years old after Brill's death, بعد موت بعد ما راح بريل, after that of 16 years, blind people all over the world using Braille every day. إذا بيستخدموا بريل الآن بعد وفاته. It also had been adopted. It مين هو it? Refers to who? It refers to Braille. To Braille, yes. To Braille system, but not Braille as a person. Okay? It refers to Braille as a system. And it has also been adapted to scripts in different languages. It enables blind people to read books. And then what it enabled people to do? Blind people mainly, by reading books, exploring maps and labels, and even to press buttons in a lift. حتى في المصعد. Even labels عندنا بعض الأدوية مكتوب عليها نقاط بارز. A wide range of national daily newspaper are available in Braille too. This is answer of question 4. From here, the red one is the answer of question 4. Nowadays, screen reading software means that the text on a computer screen can be heard aloud. Digital talking books that are simultaneously generate output in Braille are also available. This is also question 5. إذن هذا التطور الحديث اللي هو nowadays screen reading, يعني الكمبيوتر نفسه بيقرأ لك أنت كإنسان أعمى, as a blind person, the computer can read for you, and talking books also there is a kind of communication. Digital talking books can communicate with you. You can ask and it will answer your questions. This is development. Okay, so what we are using Braille system as a blind people. Okay, and who invented it or completed it or evolved it? Louis Brill. Who is Louis Brill? Louis Brill was a student in a blind institute. How he get the idea from? He got it from an officer in military okay, who visited the institute, and he gave a demonstration about that. So he got the idea, this idea caught his attention, and he started working on it. Okay, now move to the questions. Answers for the questions. The questions, question 1 and 2 were answered, and the answers are in the text itself. Okay, see the show again, and you will find the answers. Question 3, which said, why do you think soldiers had to communicate without speaking? The soldiers ليش ممكن انهم تواصلوا بدون ما يطلعوا صوت, in order not to be heard by the enemy. إذا كان لا يسمعهم الأعداء, إذا they can write by dots. Okay, question 4 and 5 also is answered in the text, as I mentioned. And question 6, yes, it is a practical way because they don't have another way, and it is a well-developed system. السؤال كان بيحكي, do you think, إذا what is your opinion? Do you think Braille is a practical way for the blind to communicate, and justify your answer. Yes, it is a practical way because they don't have another way nowadays, and it is a well-developed system. Okay, now question number 7. In your opinion, again, could there be another way of the blind people to read in the future? Explain. Yes, so I think maybe by inserting language chips in their minds, and they can communicate by signals. This is suggested. So if you get other ideas, just please write them down. Okay, and question 8 finally. Do you think blind people should be able to go to the same schools as people who can see? Why not? I agree if the books are available, if there are books for them using Braille system. Otherwise, it will be, I think, difficult. So what do you think? Give me also your thought. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.